to find out. His frustration destroyed his setup. What's the best petty tech revenge that made your roommate move out? The sound of impact was sickening. It wasn't a dull thud, it was the sharp, explosive crack of hardened plastic shattering against drywall, followed immediately by the melodic tinkle of keycaps raining down onto a hardwood floor like hail. Are you kidding me? The scream tore through the thin wall separating my home office from the master bedroom, vibrating the water in my glass like the T-Rex scene in Jurassic Park. I didn't flinch. I didn't jump. I sat calmly in my ergonomic chair, took a slow sip of my coffee, and looked at the dual monitors in front of me. On the left screen was my work email. On the right screen was the admin panel from my Asus ROG Rapture GT AX11000 Pro router. I watched the real-time traffic monitor. The bar graph representing device Kyle_PC had just flatlined. It had gone from a struggling, choking trickle of data to absolute zero. Garbage. This game is garbage. Another crash. This time it sounded like a headset being thrown across the room. I smiled. A cold, tight smile that didn't reach my eyes. It was Tuesday, February 3rd. It was 10 a.m. And Kyle, my roommate, was currently experiencing the digital equivalent of trying to breathe through a coffee stirrer. To understand why I was systematically destroying the mental health of a 24-year-old man, you have to understand the arrangement. Or rather, the violation of the arrangement. I work in data science. My job requires bandwidth. I don't mean I need to watch Netflix, bandwidth. I mean I need to move terabytes of datasets to cloud servers without the connection timing out. I pay for the best internet money can buy in our city. Gigabit fiber. Symmetrical up and down. It costs $120 a month. Kyle moved in 3 months ago. He's a friend of a friend. He's between opportunities, which is code for unemployed and waiting for his Twitch streaming career to take off. When he moved in, we had a talk. Rent is $800, I told him, standing in the empty room that would soon become his nest of filth. Utilities are split 50-50, and the internet is $60 each. Kyle had laughed. He was wearing a hoodie that hadn't been washed in weeks and holding a controller like it was a religious artifact. Bro, he scoffed. Internet, you're charging me for Wi-Fi. That's like charging for air. It should be included. It's not air, Kyle, I said, my patience already fraying. It's a utility. It costs money. If you want the password, you pay the $60. Fine, fine, he waved me off. I'll Venmo you. He didn't Venmo me. The first month passed. I covered the bill. The second month passed. I asked him again. I'm a little light this month, man, Kyle said, eating a slice of pizza I bought. But my stream is picking up. I got 3 new subs yesterday. I'll get you next month. Then came yesterday. I was on a critical video call with the VP of Analytics. I was presenting a model that would determine our Q2 strategy. Suddenly, my feed froze. The audio garbled. The unstable connection banner flashed across Zoom. I checked my network monitor. The bandwidth was maxed out. 100% usage. I walked out of my office. I heard shouting from Kyle's room. Let's go. 4K stream baby. He was downloading a massive update for Call of Duty while simultaneously streaming in 4K and watching a 4K movie on his second monitor. He was sucking the pipe dry. I knocked on his door. He didn't answer. I opened it. The smell hit me first. A toxic cocktail of stale vape smoke, dirty laundry, and energy drink sweat. Kyle, I said, I'm on a call. You need to pause the download. He pulled one ear cup of his headset off. Can't do it, bro. New season drops in 10 minutes. I gotta be live for the event. Prioritization, you know, prioritization. I felt the heat rising in my neck. I pay for this internet, Kyle. I am working. Pause it. Relax, he sneered, sliding the headset back on. You can't stop me. I have the password. Just upgrade your plan if you can't handle the heat. He turned his back on me. I stood there for a moment, staring at the back of his gaming chair. I looked at the LED lights pulsing in his custom-built PC rig, a rig that cost more than my car. He had money for graphics cards. He had money for skins. But he didn't have $60 for the pipe that made it all possible. Okay, I whispered. Upgrade the plan. I'm going to lobotomize his digital existence. Kyle thinks lag is just a glitch. He doesn't realize I'm about to introduce him to permanent, soul-crushing latency. The connection won't drop. It will hang. Games will freeze just as he shoots. It's psychological warfare against a man who lives online. By the time he realizes, he'll question his own reality. Watch the full story by following the on-screen instruction.